Let's take them back to the track, Let's take them back to the track. Let's take them back to the track. Come on, let's take them back to the track.
Abdul is the head of the Taliban. I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. He said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul.
Shout out to the Trappers. We are back later. It's the Henny Man back with Trap News because we definitely got the streets. All right, the 2024 presidential debate went down last night between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. I know a lot of channels are already breaking it down, dissecting every detail, but today I'm just here for the jokes because let's be real. This was probably one of the most entertaining debates ever. From the facial expressions to the insults, and even the fact check, it had everything. Regardless of who you think won, we can all agree that we got a few good laughs. So here are the top 5 funniest moments from the 2024 presidential debate. They're not in order, but I bet y'all could guess what number 1 is. Number 5 comes when something Trump said at the beginning came back to bite him in the end. The braggadocious ex-president tried to lean into Kamala's plan for the country, or lack thereof. Check this out.
That Donald Trump actually has no plan for you?
That's just a soundbite. They gave her that to say.
She doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan. 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. She doesn't have a plan. Take a look at her plan. She doesn't have a plan.
Only problem, when topics like healthcare came up later in the debate, Trump was asked about his own plan. Here's what he had to say.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan.
Wow, talk about a contradiction. Number 4 was when Trump got reminded of a very controversial statement he made about Kamala's race. Check this out.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
Now, when asked about the same topic during the debate, Trump played it off like it was no big deal and said,
why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. You make a big deal out of something, I couldn't care less. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black. That's up to her. That's up to her.
So did he switch his stance, or does he truly not care? And if he doesn't care, why even bring it up in the first place? Moving on, this next moment was more serious. That didn't stop Trump from being loud and wrong. When asked about abortion, a key issue where the two seriously disagreed, Trump had this to say.
But her vice presidential pick says abortion in the 9th month is absolutely fine. Execution after birth. It's execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born, is okay.
I mean, I know what he was trying to say, but that definitely wasn't it. And the moderator was quick to let him know via fact check.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Number 2 was a quick jab from Kamala about Trump being impeached and dealing with multiple court proceedings for voter fraud, cover-ups, among other things. She simply said,
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people, and clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
Now, that was a haymaker in the debate. But number 1, that was the clip heard around the world. Let's just roll it.
To go into another subject, in Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance. We'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. There have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals.
The people on television say my dog was taken and used for food.
You talk about extreme.
And extreme it was. After the debate, Taylor Swift took to Twitter to show her support for Kamala Harris, saying, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. Simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ rights, IVF, and a woman's rights to her own body for decades. I've done my research and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially the first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, Childless Cat Lady. And if you aren't aware, she basically took the Childish Cat Lady line from J.D. Vance, who in the interview actually said the people who vote for Kamala are a bunch of childless cat ladies that blah, 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 blah.
We're effectively run in this country by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too.
So that was a little shot at that, like, hold up, I'm one of the most famous people in the world, and I too am a childish cat lady. Now this comes after her friend Brittany Mahomes made it clear she'll be voting the other way for Donald Trump. But whoever you're voting for is your business, and before you step into that booth, make sure you have all the proper information. Don't base your decision on other people's opinions or lies you could have easily fact-checked yourself. It's 2024 and Google is your friend. And if you enjoyed that and you're into battle rap or are familiar with battle rap, you should know that URL has a full event that'll be just as entertaining as this debate. It's all male versus female battles, and some of the top battlers in the world is called Kings vs. Queens. You see the flyer on the screen. Get in tune. If you need more info, follow me on Twitter at BattleRapTrap. All right, man, so there you have it. The top 5 funniest moments of the 2024 presidential debate. Y'all be sure to let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets. Right outside. Lost our lives. Tell the red blues, come with me right outside. We done did everything except lost our lives. And you know them dark skies won't stop our shine. God, please watch over me for this one last ride. One last ride. Tell the red blues, come catch us right outside. We done did everything except lost our lives. And you know them dark skies won't stop our shine. God, please watch over me for this one last ride. One last ride.
For this one last ride. We done did everything except lost our lives. We done did everything except lost our lives. God, please watch over me for this one last ride.
I was taught, stand on your business and don't fall for nothing. And if you save all winter, you can ball all summer. If it ain't about a stack of more, don't call my number. Swear I done touched $1 million plus, all off hustling. When you really get to the paper, the bitches treat you different. Lobster with the steak fillet, nigga, we eating different. Some of my niggas dead, some locks, we couldn't beat the system. I was in the hood so blind I couldn't see the vision. Trap house with your baby mother cleaning dishes. I always knew I was good when I had Nisha whipping. Easy victim, that's something I ain't gon' never be. Flip phone, this your hands for the legacy. It's 4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment, know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I